Okay, move over in here. So, I
Do
think,
you need the mic or?
oh yeah, I need the mic.
Good point.
Yeah,
I'm using your
good
hand,
point,
it's,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, the mic.
Okay, fine.
You got me trained.
Yeah, mic. Here we go, power on. Blue light, oh, lockdown, okay, it's good. Okay, so following the suggestion last week that we're gonna do a variety of things instead of a concentration.
Yep,
I thought we should start out by reviewing the two things you did last week.
okay,
And then maybe do a little foxtrot diagnostic, try to find one more thing for me to work on foxtrot.
okay,
And then maybe another nightclub step or something,
Okay.
and whatever, we can,
I suggested that we always do a waltz like the one we were supposed to do. It didn't get done.
right.
Just to keep it in our minds, you know, so
Mhm.
we just at least do that once around.
and to me, I
It's kind
feel
of
like,
like the warm-up.
I feel like it's branded in my brain
No,
already. And
we're gonna forget it if we don't do it, I
But you feel better going through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably,
yeah.
he's branded in his brain a different way because he's leading it and he has to stay focused
Yeah.
in a different way, yeah.
I mean, to me, it's an execution, not so much remembering what the steps are.
Right.
you
think.
know.
So it's execution, whatever, because we're probably gonna wanna compete
I- In September,
Yeah.
yeah,
Labor Day.
which will be here before you know it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, wait, how did it already get?
Right. So, we should do this, the review up to music, so that we can, you know.
Okay, so do you want to start with the waltz though?
No.
No, okay.
Start with either the foxtrot, and we'll do the turning twinkles, or else we'll do nightclub two-step.
Okay, and either one is good?
Yeah.
Okay,
Whichever comes up first,
Okay, Foxtrot's gonna be coming up first, so let's do that one.
so. Well, we'll do a little foxtrot around, and I'll do the turning twinkles whenever I get to a spot.
You said that,
I'm gonna start with open left and then open right.
you also said something about if we ever get the big drum, do it.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna
Oh, I didn't feel like you were.
trouble. Who's that yonder dressed in red? Wade in the water. Must be the children that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water.
I feel like you,
Wade in the water.
like you really slightly time with music, and I feel like I'm trying to drag you into the step, and you're not moving in time with the music.
Okay, here we go. Let's try it one more time. I'm focused now, it's getting the music.
Who's that yonder dressed in white? Wade in the water. Must be the children of the Israelites. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble
We're just out of sync with you. She's going at a different time than I'm going.
Yeah, and remember to watch that it's not rotating too much. You
Yeah.
remember how we talked about that? Let me do one more.
Who's that yonder dressed in blue?
See, I'm keeping my hands pretty stable here, right? Now watch if I overturn. Then it can kind of throw her balance off. But do you see my left hand overturning is pulling it back and forth? Now I'm going to try to leave it. I look on the outside of the hand, just look to the inside. outside, inside, outside, and come out. Yeah? You see the difference of that? So it's easy to pump with that left hand. Inside, now outside, inside, outside. Nice. Yeah. So that was better, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fine, that time, but when we first started out, I felt like we were, not that sick.
And I think because it was rotating more, and because she's doing something different than you're doing, right? Because she's turning back and forth, and you are, you're just kind of going from here to here,
Right.
and she's going all the way from here to there. But when I do my part, do you see how I look right to the, like kind of I look towards my bracelet here? And then in promenade, I look out here. So I'm looking out here, and I'm looking over here. Here. And now if I turn too much, I end up going,
Yeah.
you see, then it's harder to synchronize. But if I only go to here, to there, so just to the outside, just to the inside, outside, and inside. And that is similar to what you were doing, but you're not turning back and forth. You're just keeping your focus on the outside of my hand to the inside of my hand, to the outside of my hand to the inside. But I've got to be careful that it doesn't come all the way. Here's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you did better, I thought, that last time, right? That helped to synchronize. Yeah. And then I would just say one more thing with the footwork. We talked about the brushing, but also like when you're using the ball of the foot, like sometimes right now for you, Elliot, your steps are kind of all whole foot on the floor. And even if I don't get the brushing totally in, I want to make sure that I go ball of the foot, whole foot, ball, whole foot, whole foot, ball of the foot, whole foot. So slow. The first quick is always just on the ball of the foot. Whole foot, ball, change. Whole foot, ball, change. Whole foot. So on the back, it's the right heel that never touches down. On the forward part, it's the left heel that never touches down.
I remember the sensation you described when you went up and then down, right?
And even when I go up, if you see, I'm trying to keep the toes connected to the floor as opposed to letting the foot lift off. Yeah. So I keep the kind of ankles stretched down, and it helps me with my balance. So I'm not literally up in the air on one foot. Toe, toe heel, toe, toe heel. And then you can see how I'm at like an angle. Yep. So, and then if I dance flat into the foot, so I think the footwork is probably even more important than getting the brushing in.
Yeah,
It's
right,
making sure
right.
that you're on the, yeah. And then the brushing would be the next piece of it.
Okay, let's try again.
Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Toe, 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 toe,
Wade in the water,
toe.
children wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who's that yonder dressed in red? Wade in the water. Must be the children that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children.
Up, now, and then you
Yeah,
still,
that's
right, you brought her all the way around
Yeah.
instead, yeah.
Oh,
That was a lot of them
There's
though.
a lot, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And Linda, your footwork was better that time because you're just the opposite. You tend to be on your toes the whole
Yes,
time, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. He's a little flat and you're a
Yeah.
little bit too much
Yeah.
on your toes, so
Trying
we
to
can,
slide.
yeah. No, you actually had way better lowering your heels that time.
uh-huh.
Yeah, and then that was way better for you, making sure that you get, because that's what kind of stops one direction and
Yeah.
tips you back
Uh-huh.
the other way, right, using the ball of the foot.
Uh-huh.
If I'm flat, my momentum wants to keep going.
Yeah.
There's nothing to
Uh-huh.
really stop it.
Okay. So what else? What about foxtrot? Let's think of one other thing we should work on.
Okay. Let's see. So we did most of the same things like we did on waltz
Yeah.
too, right? So the passing where you pass her back and
Yeah.
forth, the flip-flops where you go around too.
Mhm.
Those are,
So I guess we could try to do the same thing and find out why I seem to have trouble not executing it as well.
in the foxtrot.
Yeah,
timing.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Okay.
We'll do some of the same waltz
Okay.
steps. And
Let
you
me go
just
ahead and
keep an eagle eye
change
out
the
for
song
where we're
here.
messing up.
And also
We'll just do a variety of steps. and-
Okay.
is this good?
You feel like his elbows, you know, and I feel like your elbow is getting better. Like if you were like a scale and that both elbows would have to be at the same level, this one would be still up just a little bit. That's it. You know what, if you look at me from behind, and if one elbow's higher than the other, it kind of throws off your balance, right, when you start moving. Yeah, actually that looks pretty good now. Uh-huh.
Not enough space.
I know, this is a small floor for that, yeah. When you go into that though, so you're gonna do your twinkle, slow, quick, quick, bring her across, check across. Yeah, yeah, okay. So bringing her out from the beginning of
I
that,
get sloppy with that.
yep. So it's the twinkle, check, side, side. Okay. And then slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Yep.
On the development, is she missing a beat? Seems to be
I
like
didn't
she
recognize it.
delayed
On the develop page, yeah, she
Yeah.
didn't realize I was gonna do it, so she
No,
was,
but whenever that, like,
Even when
the
she does
competition,
realize it?
that's what happens, she sort of waits and like skips should be, you know, right, continuous, right?
yeah, and I would say, this arm you're kind of bringing down,
Oh.
there you go. So that kind of dropped
No,
me.
do it, so, okay.
So keeping a little bit more bend, there you go. That's it. I'll do one more time. I'll move us around here first though. Yeah, you got a little bit ahead of me on that pickup at the end. You lost your balance a little bit, yeah. But that was better. Her developé was on that time.
Okay. I'm trying to think, okay, how many times, normally we do the zigzag thing and then we get into that, but you
Oh.
can also do it from almost any place, right?
Where you come around to lead the developé?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I do, anytime I do a twinkle
Yeah.
and the open right turn, I come around her.
Okay, then right then you can go into it, okay.
Yeah, because we did do it
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
combination. and-
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it
so it
also-
is good to know to do it on its
Yeah,
own.
okay, so after an open
Yep,
right, okay.
yep. Yeah, and you see, Linda, so you're right now like pulling your right elbow
I
right
know,
into
I
your
was like-
side.
All of a sudden, I thought, wait, you're doing it now?
Yeah, yep,
Well,
yep.
there's not much space, I have
Yeah,
to do it.
you kind of has to do it
Yeah.
right away, unless he turns around and comes back this way. Here we go.
I just, we did come together quite right.
At the end,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that last
yeah.
turn. Yeah, that happened with us too.
Yeah.
Do it one more time. Let me just see if you did the same thing now that I can watch what you're doing. Slow, quick, quick, slow. Quick and quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow.
See, I didn't put my hand on her back and guide her.
Yeah. Can I do it with you one time?
Wait. I'm all messed up here.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things that's going to help her. And then I'll make a few adjustments for her. When you lead, you come around from the open right turn. In fact, let me have you go ahead and do the twinkle. Quick, slow, and stop right
Quick,
here.
Right.
Okay, so on this slow, before I start turning, I'm going to step here. We're both going to step. Now, as you start the chasse is where I'm going to turn. So now the turn happens.
Quick.
Slow, quick, quick. Then we step out of here, and now the turn happens. And then be careful when you want to get your hand on her back to kind of guide her around in that turn. But if you contract that close to you, it starts to pull her out of balance a little bit. She has a little bit of balance issues there, and some of it's from looking down. But even when I turn, when you get your hand to the back, I feel you kind of
Well,
pull me a little bit
okay,
out of
yeah.
balance. So if we do the develope again, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. It's because you're moving on that pickup, you're stepping towards me. So if you're stepping towards me and pulling me towards you, it's kind of not necessary, right? Because I'm already, so let's do that one more time. Slow, quick, quick, slow. Now just move towards me. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Okay, so one more time, let's do the first part because that first turn is a little later than what you were leading it. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick. Now, so you don't actually want to, you can start to raise the hand up, but you don't want to push it that way because I have to step this way, right? So you step back with your left, I go forward. Now lift it up and around. And then the develope, yeah? So I've got to let her step with me, because if I push the hand this way, it's actually pushing her the opposite direction that I want her to go. I want her to step forward and then start the turn. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick. Now let her step with you. Now turn her. Quick and quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Now move towards her, slow, quick, quick, slow. Yeah,
A little wobbly,
but that was better though.
Yeah.
So you moved to her instead of pulling her towards you, and then you started that turn a little bit late. Or later than what you were doing.
Right.
When you do the turn, I got to make sure that you keep traveling in the same direction. So when we do the twinkle, and he comes around you, and we're going to stop right here for a second, okay? And I like to try to start to open this up a little bit so that you know that turn is coming instead of being here. I can do it from here, but if I go to here,
Yeah, she knows.
yeah, so let me do that one more time. So that gives you a little bit more, because sometimes you get caught off guard, I think. Yeah. So we do the twinkle. When I come around you, do you see how I'm starting to open that up?
Yeah.
And I still have a hold of you, but I don't have a hold of you on the back. I've let it slide
Right,
down
right.
here. You can even slide down to here, but this at least to here, because this
Uh-huh.
is still nice. And then as you, if I push you backwards, it's going to be hard for you to keep moving that way. But I want you to, if you look at yourself towards the mirror, keep turning. When you go that way, you want to keep going towards the mirror. So keep going towards the mirror. Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
That was
sometimes
really
she
nice.
ending up more
Yeah,
over here
you
than
would
Yeah.
kind of start here and then go
Right,
off
right.
that
Yeah,
way.
okay.
Yeah. So let me do that one more time. So those are two nice adjustments. So I'm going to open the hold as I come around her. That gives her a little bit more notice. And then keep moving that way to here. And then when you turn, I'm going to move towards you. Much better. Yeah.
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah. Open the hold as you come around.
Quick,
Whoop. Now, so
Oh,
that's, and that's new, right?
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think it's going to give her a
Yeah.
little bit more
Yeah.
prep. And it's a little easier to lead too, I think, from there. Slow, quick, quick, slow. Slide the arm
quick,
down.
quick, slow. Quick and quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow.
And move to her.
Quick, slow.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
You know how when you do the progressive twinkle and you do the develope at the end, you
Right.
change the hold. She
Right.
knows it's coming
Right,
up.
right.
So this is that same
Yeah.
kind of thing. And when I come around her, so when the hand is here, I do the twinkle. And if I stop right here, and as I come around, this, I never totally lose connect. Like I don't like let go and pull my hand away. I just literally, as I step through here, whoop, and so not yet, so bring your hand back up. A little bit, that's it. As we step through, do you see how I just slid it down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try
And it helps, it makes it a little easier for you to get around
that.
her. And it definitely gives her the signal earlier. Slow, quick, quick, slow. Slide it down. Quick, slow. Quick and quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick.
But she's still ending up
Yeah.
over here.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to look straight ahead.
Now, let me do that with you one more time, Elliot. And so you can see, and I'm going to stop right before the turn. So here's the twinkle. And as you come around, do you see you're moving away from me anyway, so it makes sense to slide that hand down.
Right.
And now, again, I'm gonna go keep on the same track. I'm lined up towards kind of where those two mirrors meet, and I'm gonna keep going that way. I'll look that way. And then I don't get to keep looking that way, but I know I'm kind of still moving that way as opposed to,
Then you're in the right.
Yeah.
in the right
and then at the
place.
end here. And here, do you see, like what you were doing at one point was tucking this arm
Okay.
like this, and see how that kind of pulls you over a little bit too.
So keep the arms up.
Mhm.
Okay.
And that's better balance there. And then making sure that you kind of move in towards her to pick her up instead of pulling her towards you.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more time.
Slow, quick, quick, slide the arm. That's it, slow. Keep going towards the mirror. Quick, quick, slow. And you go to her, slow.
Whoa.
Whoops. Now, you see what,
I go
I
to.
probably pulled with it.
yeah, you pulled that
Yeah.
hand over, yeah. So let me do it once from here, because there is a little bit of her having a little trouble on that term too. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one more time. What I do to lead this turn is after the developing, and she takes the step, I still have the hands in the same spot. Then I'm gonna start to send a little bit of pressure into this hand as I'm lifting. So
This hand,
a little
yeah.
pressure into the man's right,
Yeah.
lady's left,
Guys
and,
just do the turn, so.
right? So that, so let's do it without
I forgot
stopping.
what it was.
Yeah, I know. So we'll do the developing again. And I hold the hands open to there. Oop, okay.
I'm not on my, I've got to put
That's
my right
it.
foot down.
You're not putting that
This-
foot down.
yeah. I
Uh-huh.
have to think about it a lot.
And that's a little bit of a tricky turn if I do that part. So here's the developing. And now open the hands out a little bit to balance. Like if you were walking on a tightrope, you'd want your hands here. If you're here,
Yeah.
that's not as easy. So having the arms open more to here. And then, yeah. So this one's kind of bracing. This one, right. You see how I continue to turn. Then we're going to release this one.
Yeah, it looks good. 'cause
And then
it's
it's gonna
really-
come around. Now watch this hand. Do you see how it's over there?
Uh-huh.
So it should stop here instead of keep
Okay,
going
yeah.
over that way.
Yeah, that's what I did last time. I folded it over.
So let's do it from the develope one more time. Here, here. So the soonest I can get that hand into, like dance position, my hand is here. When I do the develope, it's here. When she turns around and it comes around this way, I'm gonna try to get the hand right back to here instead of,
There, okay.
yeah, so I'm gonna try to get it back to dance position. Okay, so let's do that, develope one more time.
Wait.
Okay, wait, and we'll step together. Step, and slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. And now look all the way over here. Yeah, so it's easy to stop and look and,
Stop and look.
yeah. But then that keeps you from getting that stops you here instead of getting back
Yeah.
into position.
Okay.
Okay, let's try. We'll go toward the camera.
Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick and quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick.
Is
Yeah,
that better? I lost my line of.
because you were facing a different way, right? Yeah. But that was much better, I thought. Yeah.
One more time. With the arm, somehow we get this big gap here.
Because I
this
always
time.
put my elbows down.
Should we have this big hole here?
Should I have my elbows down?
Yeah, now ideally, I think we are getting your elbow higher and higher, because it used to be, your elbow was like way down. So,
Maybe I have to go, well.
This one time we were practicing and he was like, all of a sudden, this gal says.
oh,
he
right,
goes,
right,
Whoa. I'm like,
right.
oh my God.
You did it.
You do it.
Yeah.
And it
So
was amazing.
I feel like, let me borrow her just for a second. So I feel like you tend to put your hand, you see where my hand is here?
Uh-huh.
And so now it's harder for me to get my elbow to you, but do you see how I
Oh,
make
okay.
contact here? So I
Oh.
feel like
This is much
this is
better.
actually more important than
Yeah,
having
yeah,
the hand.
okay,
But in the
okay.
beginning, we try to get a hold of the body, but here,
Uh-huh.
and if I don't even have which I will put my hand down, but if I don't even have my hand down,
Yeah,
what you're following is that connection
the connection.
to your
Yeah.
arm, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I just have the hand and no
It's like
connection to your
jumping,
arm,
you know?
then the arms kind of do all of this.
Yeah. That's what I was feeling, that our arms weren't connected, so I was trying to figure out.
Yeah,
what
so
was
I
going-
feel like right here,
Uh-huh,
I use that part of my arm and put it
uh-huh.
right here,
Uh-huh.
you know, up above her
Right.
elbow. So that's the most important connection. And then from here, this is just kind of hinging.
Uh-huh,
See how my elbow goes out
uh-huh.
until I reach her back. But this is the first thing that I connect
Yeah.
instead of this.
Okay.
You see what?
Really
Mhm.
good.
So the arm connection happens before the body connection.
That's better, huh?
That's good.
Yeah.
Ready? Slow.
Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick and quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick,
Oh,
slow.
See, when she turned, she went.
Yeah,
You did- you
Yeah,
did
well, I
that.
was thinking, what am I supposed to look straight?
you already did that part. Then she's like, I'm supposed to look there. You already did the part. And I thought you actually did that pretty good.
Oh, good.
Even though you didn't,
Wobble
you
that.
thought of it afterwards, right?
Yeah, every
But
so
I-
often
I
she does this head trick where she has to duck underneath.
I
you
think
know.
the head, or the turn at the end is the harder one.
Uh-huh.
Because you're turning to your left and then you have to get back into
There,
position.
Uh-huh.
The other one, you can turn to an open position, so that's easier. You don't have to get all the way back into dance position. But I did notice that you wanted to pull the hand
Uh-huh.
around. And I think it's because it feels like she's not coming along
Yeah,
quick
right,
enough.
yeah.
So developing here. Uh-huh. Yeah. Actually, so if you have slow, quick, quick, slow. So you have quite a bit of time because that's a slow. Then you're going to turn quick and then continue to turn. So this next step, as you continue to turn, is going to go this way. And it's going to be a forward step, forward, and then you're going to leave this foot behind, leave it behind. And now just, leave it behind.
Which foot?
The one, yeah, leave this right one behind.
Okay.
Okay, leave it there. Okay, so don't move that, but start turning on the one that you're standing, so it's still behind you, because your next step has to be back. So let me do that so you can see what I'm saying by that. So here's your develope, and this is a slow, and that's a forward step. And then I turn, and this is a back step. And by this point, I'll be leaving this hand, right? So you can take that out. And then I'm going to take a forward step. And this is where I said, leave this one behind. So I'm going to turn, leave it behind, because now he's going to step towards me, and I'm going to go back. So if I don't leave it behind, it swings over here to the
Over there.
side, and
Yeah.
he tries to step forward, and my foot's in the way. Right, so, I know, it's getting a little warmer.
Okay, well,
I can open that door if you want.
okay,
That's a nice connection there, right? Yeah. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick and quick, slow, quick, quick, forward, back, forward. And the foot that I said to leave behind, yeah, it didn't get left behind. It swung over here to the side.
Okay.
And that's when you step forward and she's going sideways instead of
Uh-huh.
backwards, and then
Yeah.
you feel like you run
And she
into each other.
still turned toward that side.
Yeah,
instead of
she
moving
did,
this way.
she did kind of veer off that
Yeah.
direction.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand over here, and
Yeah,
you keep,
Look to her, you
Okay.
headed toward her.
Okay.
Ready?
I'll tell you when to look over here.
Quick, quick, slow.
Now look over here, keep coming towards me as you turn.
Quick,
But Do you see how you went off that way?
Yeah.
Here, as opposed to here.
Now, you can be at a diagonal like this, but not, right? So I move this way and I'm a little bit at an angle towards them, but you start off going this way. So you're going to step back with it, and then you kind of end up going
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
So whichever way I start, and you saw me there, so I get to see where I'm going when I step forward. Then I'm going to take a side step going that same direction, a side step that direction again, and then one more side and back step, still moving it. Now I'm a little angled just at the end so that I'm not like this, right? So now when you step through there, we still have a little bit of an angle towards each other instead of me just turned away from you.
Okay, side to side.
So you get to see on the first step, and then you just have to know that you're moving your body in the same direction. So come this way, forward, side, 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 and back. Yeah, there you go. Up.
I was pulling her.
Yeah.
My
arms.
I think what happens there is that, like, if you turn my hand this way, when you bring my hand around, if you do that one more time, just take it around again. Do you see where you take the hand, I take me? So now take the hand again. And if I don't go, you're going to want to start pulling my hand over there. So whenever the hand starts going that way, this is what I turn myself around. So if we just thought of that, so I'm going to put the hand that way, you go. Keep going. Yeah, and you can just stay right here for just a second. Now, the hand's going, so you start going. Go. Yeah. So from the developing, I'm going to bring that hand across there. Now go, go. Now, you're going to keep going this way, though. So this time we'll think about the footwork. Last time I didn't have you think about the feet. I just said to go. So here's your developing. And now you're going to keep moving that direction across. Right? Did you see how you came back across this way?
Yeah.
That was really good. So here's your developing again. Keep moving that way. Keep going. Now, so stop after 3 steps.
Yeah.
Slow, quick, quick. So here's your developing. Now you're going to take 3 steps. This is slow, quick, stop. Okay? Now, after that last one, so if you look over here where my hand is, keep looking over there and just twist your feet. Yeah. Leave that one behind because now that's going to be your back step. Okay, so you look around, but you don't take your right foot around because that has to be, so instead of taking that 4th step, you're only taking 3. So here's 1 step, 2 step, 3. Now, you're going to look to your left over your shoulder and rotate, but leave this foot behind to ready to step back. Yeah. It's easier to think of it in waltz, but slow, quick, quick, still 3 steps. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, and back, back. Up. That one went this way. And another thing is that your eyes were there. Yeah. Okay. So developing. Slow. Now look up, look around, back. Yep. And so that one, right, it went sideways still, right? The last step, the 3rd step that you take, you're not balancing over that, so then your body keeps going on to your 4th step.
Then you put my heel down?
Slow, quick, quick. So here's 1 step, 2 step. Put your heel down here. Yeah, yeah. And now, don't go there until you feel me start to move towards you. So there's like a little pause right there. Even though it's a quick step, there's a pause till you feel the man start to move towards you to take that back step. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Now keep rotating. And then I'm going to move towards you. Yeah. So you can see why that step ends up being too fast. It ends up coming over here just as he's going forward, and then you both are kind of running into each other there.
Okay.
slow, quick, quick, slow, quick.
No,
Whoop.
way too soon.
I don't know what.
I gotta slide my arm down and we gotta go back.
I
and-
thought you lifted your hand up.
Well, maybe I did lift my hand, but.
Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick and quick, slow, quick, quick, forward, quick. Yeah, and you see your head was like right here, and I think that's throwing you off, so you can't stop because your spine isn't balanced anymore. So from the develope, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Do you see where I'm stopping here? Now I'm going to finish my turn as he comes forward. So that's a little tricky right there because I'm just completing my turn just as you're stepping towards me, right? And I have to be looking up so that I can see where he is. So from the develope, I look up towards him and then I look. Do you see where I'm looking over here so I know where he is to come around in that end?
Look up.
Yeah. So that helps your balance, helps you know where to end up. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Keep going towards the mirror. Much better. Now look up, find him on the left side. Look and find him.
It ended up a little crowded.
But that was better. Your head was up that time,
Yeah.
yes. And your first turn was better, I thought, too, right? It kept going towards the mirror.
Okay, one more time.
Yeah, you've done a few turns there, haven't you? Slow, quick, quick, slow. Go towards the mirror, slow, quick and quick. Nice. Eyes up to the left, look around, find him. Quick, quick.
No, because when I went to you, you were leaning this way.
Yeah, and then watch your hand.
Yeah.
It still wants to come
Yeah,
over here because
okay.
you're helping her get around there.
Okay.
But then that does pull her
Yeah.
that way, and she has a tendency to go that way anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got it on tape. We'll do
Yeah.
that. So let's
And you can see that it's improved for sure.
Okay.
go to the nightclub.
Nightclub.
Just that
You want to put the music on?
now. Yeah, because last time we were practicing, we got hung up on the final turn. We think
Oh,
we
yeah,
sort of
okay.
figured it out, but we need to make sure we got it right. Well, we like that maneuver. That's pretty cool.
Okay, let's see. Nightclub, here we go.
I wish you knew.
Wait a minute, I gotta get it in my brain.
Do you want me to do it once with
No,
you?
wait, hang on. I'll get it.
Okay.
We did it a million times last night, so. Okay, I think I will.
Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just wanna go home. Oh, I miss
Actually, I changed it at the last second. I realized I was almost going the wrong way. So.
You want to try one more time?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That was pretty good, right to the end
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah. Guys, you gotta remember the first turn is one way, and the second turn is the other way.
I'm fine, baby, how are you? Well, I was in, but I know that it's just another
See, I forgot to change hands. Because I tried to catch up with the screwed up.
and you deserve more than that. Another airplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I got to go home.
Yeah, there you go.
Let
There
me
you
go
go.
home.
Good. And you know what, I think about this one in, like if we're starting this way,
I'm just too
we're gonna change places. So when I go under in the turn, I'm gonna go over here and he's gonna move over in front of me. So a lot of the turns that you do, if you come back to this side, the lady goes around and comes back to the same spot, right?
Right.
So this one,
and I feel just like
leading her across this way, traveling into that.
Yeah.
Do you see the difference of that? So it's more like a little crisscross. then you probably also do this turn where she just goes around and comes right back in the same spot, right? So this is a nice variation where it has a traveling. Yeah. So let me do the whole thing with you again.
Another winter day has come and gone away. Maybe the Paris and Rome, and I wanna go home. Let me go home. And I'm surrounded by.
And that's another traveling turn, right? Yeah. 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 Let's try it again. You want me to lead Linda one time?
Yeah.
Miss you, you know. Let me go home. I've had my run, baby, I'm done. I gotta go home. Let me go home.
And so the way I tell her that it's going to be that traveling turn instead of a turn in one spot, if I was going to turn you in one spot, I would just kind of stay right here. But when I'm going to set up the traveling turn, I'm going to kind of back out of your way. So I do that when I do the rock to my right, so, and to your left. So if we do the basic. Now notice right here, do you see where I'm moving out of your way? So that goes to tell you that I'm moving out of your way so that you can get underneath there. But if I stay not in your way, but if I stay in this position, then, but if I go, you see how I moved out of your way on that rock to my right, your left. Right here. You see how I'm rotating at this angle, and I can even slide my foot back. So if you watch my footwork, so normally I cross back behind and just replace. But this time, I'm going to slide. You see how I slid the foot over that way? So if I do it with the turn now. Then I can get around her to that other side of her. Yeah. So then you know the difference in those two turns coming up. Let's try that again. That's it.
I'm just too far from where you are. I wanna come home.
Hey, there's the man. Have you ever met him, Dave? No. Hi. How are you?
I've been seeing your checks, but not here, so it's good to see you.
This is Linda and Elliot. This is Dave, the owner.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you. Are you getting ready for anything, or just ready for fun?
We're getting ready.
Oh, no.
They're smooth dancers from the Palomar chapter, and they just had their, what is that? It wasn't the board.
It's like a mini convention.
And they had like competitions and that they danced in. Yeah.
We're so well prepared that we choked.
That's why you have to do more of them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just to get you so used to it.
Yeah.
That's true, because you don't have them that often, right?
Yeah, you only have once in a while, yeah.
Yeah.
And even if you do them all the time, you know, you're still
Yeah.
nervous
Yeah.
the first time you go out there, you know, so,
Yeah.
just do one every month. That'd be a solution.
I think get out and get dancing.
Take care of you. Okay, nice to meet you guys. Good luck with it.
You know, Dave, I booked a lesson tomorrow at 12:15. That's kind of an okay time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because I looked on the calendar and it wasn't updated for this week, so
Did you look for the schedule?
yeah. The one that you told me where I can access it.
Oh, where did you look?
Well, I looked yesterday and it went up to the 1st. Did it? Is it updated now?
Yesterday, but sometimes it doesn't get put out until the afternoon, so you probably look right at it. So it's up there now, so check it again.
Okay, I'll double check.
It's
Okay.
wide open.
Okay.
Yeah. See you guys.
Thanks.
Just show us one for new step and then
Okay. Well, let's see. 1, one of my, I like some of the traveling ones
Yeah,
too.
those are
So I don't know, you might already know this, but let's see if you know. So if we're doing this, oh, you gotta let go of my hand. I'm like, oh. So we have slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. And that's the first, and then I'm just going back to the basic.
We do the first part of the traveling, we haven't done it with the 2 traveling steps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this is like, kind of like the one where you pass her in foxtrot. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, pass you, quick, quick, pass you. And then I can come out. I can do more.
Yeah. No, that's good, because we
Yeah.
always do that first thing, first traveling, we just go back, but I didn't know about the extending it.
And this, I'm passing her back and forth like we do in foxtrot. So after the second one, I pass you, quick, quick, slow, then I'll just go back to the basic. And there's some other endings that we can do once you get that, like you can do pivots and rendezvous. Now just go back to the basic. Whoops, so now, when I said go back to the basic, you just needed to turn back towards her at the end. Let me do it with you. And so you'll want to let go of that hand a little bit earlier because I noticed that she tended to hold on a little bit. So if I'm going slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, basic, quick, quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah,
And do that
because
one more
it's
time?
really a pass, just like the other.
Yeah,
Because when we do the traveling thing,
it's different.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
different,
Mhm. So open up.
And I feel just like I'm living someone
Yeah, that's a good easy step.
Yeah, and again, you can do 2 or 4, or, and then just comes back into that basic.
going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me. That this was not your dream, but you always believed in me.
And I just think of, in foxtrot, it was always the second step between her feet, second step between her feet. This time it's the first step. So if I go slow, quick, quick, now it's going to be the first step, slow, quick, quick, first step, quick, quick, then come out. Because it's a slightly different, even though it's quite a
I
bit.
thought I was trying to step around her instead of the better, so
Yeah.
that was a good clarification.
Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Now step between her feet. And between her feet. Now basic. Nice. There you go.
Should I be more, I am more closer, should we be closer when we,
Let me see. I feel like this one you don't open up quite as much because the footwork is slightly different. And so let's see if so here,
that is better than other way.
and then it's easier to get back into the basic. Yeah. Of letting it go too far out. Yeah. So it's a little more compact, this dance, than it would be in foxtrot anyway. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, step between her feet. Quick, quick, between her feet. Now turn to her for the basic. Now, I feel like that last part, Elliot, that you tend not to turn back towards her. So, passing you got, just coming out.
Surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just wanna go.
Now here, I don't open up so much if I'm going to come out. I just stay towards you. But you're still staying here, and you didn't turn back towards her right at the very end. So it's almost like 1.5, right?
I noticed you stayed closer to her.
Yes.
Because I found after the first time I had to really
Yeah.
get my foot in the.
That's what you were saying too, right? Yeah.
I know that it's just
Slow, quick, quick, slow.
My
Quick,
words
quick,
are cold.
slow. Quick, quick. Now turn towards her. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And then you can combine those two, and I'll do that real quick before we end so that you have that on video. We do this one first.
I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. Got to go home.
Oh, let's do that one more time. Actually, let's come back further this way too.
I'm just too far from where you are. I wanna come home. And I feel just like I'm living someone else's life. It's like I just stepped outside.
Yeah, so I did it on both, kind of combined in the beginning and the end. Yeah.
What compliment would you
Which is why you could not come along with me. That this was not your dream.
And then I did a whole basic in between. Then the turn.
Another winter day has come and gone away. Maybe the Paris room.
And then the last turn. And then I went into the traveling again right away here. Just brought her. Yeah. Yeah.
Moving everything.
Yeah. So they kind of blend either way.
Okay, that's good.
That was good. Got some stuff to work on, and